Yes guys, now back in January I reviewed a pair of Nike Dunk Lows. It was the Light Armory Blue and Photon Dust. Now Nike have released a very similar pair. It's a different colorway, but the materials and the base of the shoe is identical. So today we've got the Shimmer Amber Brown. Now I really do like this one. I know a lot of you are going to be saying, Jordan, have you gone insane? Have you lost the plot? That colorway is hideous, it's gross. But yeah, we'll get some close-ups of the shoe. Maybe I'll change your opinion on this one. Maybe you'll hate these ones even more. But we're going to get straight into this one and check them out. So the release date on this pair was the 15th of May for £120 in the UK. You can pick them up from Nike, from Footshop, from N Clothing. Something I will say about N Clothing, they're actually listed online as £98. So if you head over there, you can actually save £22. They're not in the sale or anything though, which obviously I'm a little bit confused about. I picked up my pair from N Clothing, so I saved myself £22. And this video is definitely not sponsored by N Clothing. I wish it was, but unfortunately it isn't. So yeah, they've got theirs listed £22 under retail. So head over there if you are interested in this pair, because you can actually pick them up obviously for a lot cheaper than what they're listed on Nike website. And they've only been out for 10 days. So it seems a little bit odd why they're listed as £98. I can't explain that, but you know, if I can find you a discount, if I can find you any offers or anything, I'll always let you know in the videos. So N Clothing if you're in the UK. I think they ship worldwide. I'm not too sure, but if you're in the UK, £98. If you're interested, head over there. Now in my videos, I don't really cover like projected resale value. Just because I'm not really a reseller myself. I just buy the shoes because I like them to get a review in for you guys. I'd imagine this one's probably going to sit way below retail, just like the Light Armory Blue and Photon Dusk. I think those are about £82 currently. So don't take my word for it, but this one's probably going to be in the sale in a couple of months' time. I can only imagine they probably will be. I wouldn't really go out of your way to pick this one up. Personally, I really do like this pair. But I'd imagine these are probably going to be in the sale in a couple of months' time. If you do really like this colorway and you want this one now, just pick them up. N Clothing, it's already obviously way below retail. But I'd imagine these are probably going to be in the sale on the Nike website. Give it 2 or 3 months' time, you probably will find these under retail. I've got to say the materials on these as well, really premium. Like it's a really premium suede. Just zoom in for you guys there. I am a bit ill, so if I've lost my voice a little bit, sorry. But yeah, it's a very premium suede. We're going to get some close-ups sort of later in the video. I'll do a full review on these. We'll go through all the materials that have been used. But it's just really, really nice. And I have to say as well, the quality control on these, I mean, there's just no glue marks whatsoever. I'm really liking this one. I am really liking this one. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now let's move on to sizing. Now sizing is obviously going to be different in the UK compared to America, compared to the EU. You probably want to go to a shop first, try on a few pairs, because obviously this is a woman's pair. If you're in the UK, this specific pair, the conversion rate is already done for you. So if you are a 9.5 in the UK, you just pick up a 9.5. The conversion rate's already done for this pair. Like in my previous videos, when I review women's pairs, I'll always let you know in the UK if the conversion rate's already done for you. But if you live in the US or anywhere else in the world, you may need to get your women's to men's conversion rate. So you might have to go 1.5 sizes up. I'll leave a sort of like a link or paragraph in the description just so you can understand it a little bit better. But yeah, in the UK, Just go true to size. These will fit absolutely fine. So now let's move on to comfort. Now, since starting the YouTube channel, I've picked up maybe 75 pairs of shoes over the last 7 to 8 months. Obviously, some of those pairs are for personal that I just don't do reviews on. I don't review every single pair that I pick up. I only review new releases. Maybe I can switch that up in time, but there's a lot of pairs I pick up just for the gym or just for myself that I just want to wear straight away. I don't want to do a review on them. But I've now picked up, must be like 70 pairs of them for the channel. And I have to say, this pair and the Light Armory Blue, the Photon Dust, are probably some of the most comfortable pairs I've picked up. I don't know what it is. I think it's this shaggy suede. Like the suede on suede is just like it's almost like a sock material, like a sock lining. It's just so comfortable. I'll just sort of zoom in for you guys. As you can see there, it's just so comfy. Like these are just so snug. And then the padding as well, really thick padding. It's not really focusing, there you go. Yeah, really thick padding on these as well. I think it's just this hairy suede. Like suede on suede with no leather. I mean, these just like, it's just like a sock material. These are just such a nice fit. Really snug fit as well. But it's like breathable material as well. So if you want something for comfort, take my word for it. This pair or the Light Armory Blue, the Photon Dust pair. It's quite a mouthful saying that every time. So we're just going to call them the Light Armory Blues. But yeah, this pair and the Light Armory Blues, they won't let you down. If you want a comfortable dunk, I definitely recommend picking this one up. I would argue, now I haven't picked up every single pair, but I'd argue though that these two, this and the Light Armory Blues, are probably some of the most comfortable dunks you can probably get, without it being an SB, of course. So yeah, if you're wanting something comfortable that you can wear casually, going to the gym, for driving, I definitely recommend these two. A little side note on comfort as well. If you're walking past your favourite retailer or your favourite sneaker shop, and you see this pair or the Light Armory Blues that are already in stock, and you can try them on, try them on. Honestly, try them on. These two are just unmatched. There hasn't been any dunks that I've picked up that come anywhere close to these two. But I'm interested to hear your thoughts. If you've already picked up the Photon Dust, let me know in the comments, because I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on both of these. But this pair and the Photon Dust, just so comfy. So if you have either of these pairs, and you know what I mean, please do let me know in the comments. Just so obviously I can see if people agree with me, maybe people disagree with me. But there's something about this suede on suede that's just so comfy. It's just completely unmatched. But what we're going to do now is we're going to get some close-ups of the shoe. I'll do a review, we'll do an unboxing, and we'll cover all areas. So starting off with the box, as you probably guessed, it's just a standard red Nike box with that white Nike writing and the white Nike swoosh. Here's the label as well for some of you guys. I know some of you guys like that. As you can see there, 9.5. If you are from the UK, as I mentioned earlier in the video, just go true to size because this one will fit you. The conversion rates are already done. But if you live in America, maybe obviously EU, you might need to go 1.5 sizes up. But I'll leave the conversion rate obviously in the description for you guys. Now, fresh out of the box, I imagine a lot of you probably aren't going to be the biggest fan of this one. And I kind of do understand where you're coming from. In hand though, they're actually completely different. I'm kind of a massive fan of these, I've got to say. But what we'll do is we'll start with the outer sole and we'll work our way up. Starting off with the outer sole. Now the outer sole in this sort of orange tan colour is kind of like an orange, sort of like an orange brown. I kind of like it though. I mean, this one is probably going to be only for a few people that are going to like this colourway. I completely get that. But yeah, it's very different. If you're wanting something unique, something that's going to be really comfortable, I definitely recommend picking this one up. And then moving on to the midsole. Now the midsole is actually listed as a sail white, but it's almost got this retro aged effect to it. It's sort of mixed as a sail white and a light brown. Hopefully the camera's picking that up for you guys. I do think those colours go together really well though. I mean, this one's actually really surprised me. I think you do have to pick this one up in hand to appreciate it, but I know a lot of you aren't going to be a fan of these, and I completely get that. So I think what we'll do now is we'll talk materials. Now the base of the shoe is made of this hairy suede. I know a lot of people call this a shaggy suede. As you can see there, it's almost like the materials that like towels are made of, but really, really comfortable. Anything that's suede on suede, you know it's going to be comfortable. This and the Photon Dust or the Armory Blues, really, really comfortable pair. As you can see there, really soft. Now I'd let you know if a shoe is uncomfortable, if it's not true to size, if it's got glue marks, anything like that. But this one here, if you're wanting something comfortable, I'd definitely recommend this one or the Armory Blue Photon Dust. You won't be disappointed. Now moving on to the swoosh. The swoosh actually matches that outer sole in that sort of dark tan or dark orange colour. Also in that hairy suede. Now as mentioned, everything on the upper is in this hairy suede, even the tongue, but we're going to get to that in a second. But as you can see, the swoosh works its way all the way to the back of the shoe. where you've got this heel paneling also in that hairy suede, and you've got this Nike writing in sort of like it's like a dark tan or dark brown color. I think these colors go together really well, but I completely get if you're not a fan of this one, or you're thinking, mate, Jordan, you've gone absolutely insane, give this one a chance. If you see this one in the shop, it might even grow on you. Maybe the video has changed your mind on these, maybe it hasn't. But yeah, I want to know what your thoughts are in the comments, because I imagine this one's going to be a little bit controversial. We'll just do a close-up of the back of the shoe, just so you can see all those different colors. It's listed as like a sort of like a sunset, as you can see there. Very neutral colors, or like a earthy tone. But I've got to say, I do kind of like it. Hopefully there's someone out there that agrees with me and says this one is kind of clean. It's not my favorite dunk ever, but yeah, something about it, it does just look kind of nice. I've got to say, I do like the color coordination on this one. Now the paneling, the toe box, and then also the tongue are in a much brighter orange. All in that hairy suede. Here's a bit of a toe box test for you guys, or toe area test. As you can see there, suede on suede is just unmatched for comfort. Really soft. And then you've got this padded tongue in more of that bright orange color. Now if you've not picked up a hairy suede pair of shoes, or saggy suede as some of you might call it, it is like it's got this like towel-esque material. It's sort of like a very thick cotton towel. You can also see the tongue tab as well in this sort of tan color, and then you've got the Nike branding in more of that orange color. Everything matches on this one. And then you've got these sort of like light tan suede overlays. But what's your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested to hear your opinion on these. But we'll move on to the laces. Now I have just sort of unlaced them just so you can see the tongue a little bit better, because all of this is actually suede. The laces are in that sort of light tan color, matching the overlays. You don't get any additional laces in the box, unfortunately, but I don't really know what laces you'd wear with these. Maybe white, maybe orange. Now the liner of the shoe, really thick, really padded. It does just seem just a little bit thicker than like a regular pair of dunks. I'm hoping the camera's picking that up, but this is like noticeably thicker. It's exactly the same as the Photon Dusk Armory Blues, it's just a different color. So if you have picked that one up already, you know just how comfortable these are. I mean, the regular dunk isn't uncomfortable, but this is like it's a noticeable difference. So yeah, we'll just put this one down. But yeah, the line of the shoe in more of that tan brown color. The inner sole also in the tan brown color. And then you've got the Nike branding. It's like a very light orange for the Nike branding. Here's just a bit of a close-up for that inner sole. As you can see, it's like a very tan color inner sole and lining, and you've got this lighter orange for the Nike branding. Now because the base of the shoe is in this shaggy suede and there's not really too much going on, it's just two shades of orange, and obviously you've got this lighter tan brown. There's not really too much to show you on this one. But hopefully this does give you an idea obviously what this one looks like, and that's what my channel's all about. I like getting these unique pairs in, we have a look at them together, and obviously you let me know your opinion in the comments. I really like that. That's just what my channel's all about. So hopefully this gives you an idea of what this one looks like. Maybe it's helped you make a decision whether you want to buy this one or not. I'm interested to hear your thoughts, so let me know. And that's pretty much all there is to cover on this one. Now if you're new around here, I do apologise for the background. I'll be moving into my new place hopefully within the next week, maybe the next 2 weeks. I know I've been saying that in a lot of my videos. It's just been a bit of a work in progress at the minute. We're waiting on solicitors. Things are taking obviously ages to get signed. So at the moment, obviously still doing reviews in like hotel rooms. There's going to be 2 videos out over the weekend, I'd estimate. They're actually sat in delivery boxes. So I've got an Air Max 95, which I'm really excited for. Now, most of you are probably going to go, you know, why is he excited for that? I'm really excited for this pair. It's going to replace a pair that I wear all the time. So I'm really excited for this pair. And then a pair of TNs. A pair of TNs that's actually in the sale as well. And it's a really nice one that's in the sale. I'm hoping when I actually release the video that pair is still in the sale. But yeah, we'll find some discount codes anyway. I'm really excited to bring you both of those. So if you're a fan of Air Maxes, don't forget to press the subscribe button. Turn your alerts on because you don't want to miss those videos. But I'll catch you in the next one. Until next time, cheers.